Our lesson is titled, Enter the One True Gate. This starts, Enter through the narrow gate, for the gate is wide and the road broad that leads to destruction, and those who enter through it are many. How narrow the gate and constricted the road that leads to life, and those who find it are few. One of the three quotations possible from today's gospel, I chose the one less commonly known. Everyone knows the golden rule, here phrased as, do to others whatever you would have them do to you. This is the law and the prophets. Each citation of this, in each of the synoptic gospels, does correctly reference it as the law of the prophets, for that it is from whence it came. 6 of the 9 prophets had spoken or written this phrase. The phrase regarding pearls and swine has, if you'll excuse the inadvertent pun, been greatly butchered over the eons, such that in the Victorian it became, allow not swine to step before thee, else thy pearls forever be devalued. To the joking in the current time, always before pearls is gesturing ladies to enter a place, must enter before the swine, gesturing to the men of the complement. But the third phrase you may have heard in the colloquial, the road to destruction is wide and paved with good intentions. This comes directly from this Gospel of Luke, though some prefer Proverbs 14:12. But the narrow gate leads not to some undefined treasure. It doesn't give some golden pleasures. It gives life. Not any kind of life, but an eternal life for all who enter. For the gate is Christ, and by entering, by choosing to turn to walk through that gate, you've made a conscious decision, an affirmative action to turn yourself and become a member of the flock within that field. For what lies within a gate? A grassy field. And why turn in there? Because you hear and recognize the voice of your shepherd calling out to you. Your soul hears his calling. Your heart hears and yearns for his words, his gentle caress. For you are his lamb, his ewe, his ram, his flock. I am their shepherd. I know my sheep, and they know my voice. Watch for that gate. Listen for his call. Your heart knows his voice. His sheep recognize his voice. That's why we never will fall under the sway of a false prophet. For sheep never follow another shepherd, because she or he knows this isn't my true shepherd. This person doesn't even sound like a shepherd. Tell the others of the flock to beware of false shepherds. There are now 29 that are abusing the flock, fleecing them. All sheep know that is the worst. Spread the word. There is but one shepherd, and his name is Jesus. You can't buy your way to Jesus, ever. Anyone telling you otherwise is stealing your fleece, and they need to be reported to the police. The one true shepherd loves and cares for all his sheep. You don't have to pay for that. Help these members of the flock being fleeced by evil, false prophets, fake shepherds. I can name names if you need them, but they know who they are, and you have heard me many times list their names. Now I wish to all of you that the Lord's peace be with you. Go save the other lambs and sheep. Please